let's rock and roll. Class 108 today. 108. Congratulations. Any questions? I know we didn't have class last week, but all right. First thing we're going to do, let's start on our feet. We're going to take our chair to our left side. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart. We're going to bend our knees. All right, we've got our chair there so we can hold on to. Bend your knees, core tight. Hand on the chair. We're going to close our eyes. 15 seconds, all right? Time starts now. If you feel comfortable, you can raise that hand up above that chair. I want you to be safe. Good, good, good. Eyes closed. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's move our feet close together. Continue to keep those knees bent, shoulders back, chest up, chin up, core tight. All right, hand on the chair, eyes closed. Get your bearings. Time begins now, 15 seconds. We're going to stand here for 15 seconds. That's it. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Now we're going to stand on one foot, and we'll start on our left foot, all right? First time, eyes are open. Listen to the verbal cues here. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. We're going to bring our right foot up into the air. Go ahead and hold on to the chair there. Get your bearings. Bend your knee. Chest up, chin up. Find a focal point in front of you. Stare out and focus. Time begins now. Now you're keeping that foot close to the ground in case you need it. If you feel comfortable and confident, go ahead and remove that hand from the chair. Stay focused on your focal point. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Same thing. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to close our eyes, okay? We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to close our eyes. So here, let's shift our weight to our left foot. Let's bring our right foot up into the air. I'm sorry, bring your right heel into the air. All right? Close your eyes. You're going to get your bearings here. Keep your hand on that chair. Keep your hand on that chair. All right? If you feel comfortable, go ahead and pick that foot up into the air, just about an inch or so off the ground. And time begins now. I want you to be safe there, right? You've got your foot there. If you need it, it goes right down. Good. That's it. If you feel comfortable and confident, maybe move to 1 or 2 fingers. If you're feeling really strong right now, you can raise that hand up. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's rotate our chair to the opposite side. Good. Good, good. I don't know if you guys, if you watch the Weather Channel, but Jim Cantori finally got him. Finally got him. Man, I've been waiting on it. But he finally got hit by a tree. And I thought it was going to be, well, good old smacker. But it wasn't. It just caught his leg, and I thought, man, that guy needs some single leg balance work, because had he just shifted and lifted up his leg, that thing would have went right under him. All right, nice and tall. We're going to stand on our right foot. Eyes are open first round, okay? Here we go. Shift our weight. Bend your knee. Find your focal point. We're going to bring that left foot up into the air. All right, if you feel comfortable and confident, you can remove that hand. Balancing on that right foot. Very good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Same thing, eyes closed. All right, here we go. We're going to shift our weight over to that right foot. We're going to bring that left heel into the air, bend that knee, hand on the chair, close those eyes. There you go. Get your bearings. All right. Now let's go ahead. If you feel confident, feel comfortable, let's lift that left foot up into the air. Eyes closed. Time begins now. All right. You can use 1 or 2 fingers. You can use your hand if you need it. I want you to be safe. Now, if you're feeling strong and confident, you think you got it, you can go ahead and lift that hand up off that chair maybe an inch or 2. I always suggest maybe tapping. You know, maybe think about your favorite song and you just tap that chair. It gives you that reassurance there. And time. Well done. Grab some water. We're going to come right back to our chair. We're going to be standing when we come back to our chair. All right, so we can leave it on the right side there. About 20 seconds here. I tell you what, I feel so bad. I was in a supplement store. My friend owns a supplement store. There's a guy from Pennsylvania, it's his first year here, and he says, man, I'm really worried about this storm. You know, it's my first storm. And the owner, his name's Patrick, he looks at me, he goes, it's just going to be wind and rain, right, Chris? I'm walking in. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's just going to be wind and rain. I really feel like a jerk right now. Okay, here we go. What we're going to do today, all right, it's a little bit tricky, okay, but you guys surveying, knowing my audience, knowing my students, you guys can handle this. This is probably not something that I would do, definitely not something I do with beginner class. This is more getting up to the expert level 10. So what we're going to do, okay, and I'll show you several different angles. We're going to start with our left foot, and we're just simply going to bring it up. We're going to abduct, bring it back in, and now when we go down, I want you to try not to put the foot back on the ground, okay? I want you to try to keep it in the air. However, if putting it on the ground means you have more efficiency in the movement, you're not falling all over the place, I would rather you do that, okay? The efficiency in the movement is what matters to me. So let me show you again, right? You're just going to bring that leg up. You're going to bring it open and close and down, okay? So up, open, close, and down, all right? So we're working on a couple of different planes of motion here. Find your focal point. We're going to shift our weight to our right leg, our right foot, bend your knee, and let's go ahead and begin. Go ahead and hold on to your chair there. Left leg comes up. Nice, smooth, even pace. And now remember, we go down, we're going to keep it in the air if you can. And 2. You want to keep a nice, smooth pace. Getting that leg all the way up if you can, so it's parallel to the ground. If you can't, you get it as high as you can. Sometimes we have pain, or maybe we have some kind of limitation there in our joint. It won't allow. Just get it up as best you can. Open, close, and down. That's it. And if you need to hold on to that chair, go ahead and hold on. That's it. Close and down. There you go. We're going to come up. We're going to go out, in, and down. 2 more. Up, out, in, and down. Remember, keep those shoulders back nice and tall. Out, in, and down. Well done. Shake that out. So all that movement on those 2 different planes, right? We're working on the frontal plane and we're working on the transverse plane. It's really going to challenge that foot you have on the ground. As your center of gravity shifts, you're really going to have to work hard, and you're going to feel your body weight shifting on your foot, okay? All right. So before we do the other side, we're going to come to our chair, all right? We want to be in front of our chair. And we're going to do a sit slow, but we're not actually going to sit down in our chair, okay? What we're going to do is we're just going to squat down, and you're just going to hold this position, okay? So what I'm going to do, I've got my chair here. I'm going to squat down, and I'm just going to hold. I have my chair here in case I get tired and fatigued. I can just rest, all right? But what I want to do is keep about 2 or 3 inches between my bottom and that chair. All right, you ready? Feet are chair leg width apart, maybe a little outside. All right, core tight. Here we go. We're going to go down. Really stick that bottom out. Get your nose over your toes. And you're just going to hold. We're just going to hold this position right here. It's like we're frozen in time. All right, just holding steady. I like to put my hands in front here. Let me give you a different angle. All right. I like to keep my hands. You can keep them on your hips if you like. Good. Now, if you get tired, you can stand up or sit down. We're going to go for 10 more seconds. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Those legs burning? Give me a thumbs up. All right. If they're not burning, give me a thumbs down, because if it's not burning, we'll go for 60 seconds. Good. Mine too. All right, let's take our chair to to the opposite side here. We're going to move it to our left side. And take a few seconds here, kind of let the body recover. All right, the good old Krebs cycle. That's what we call it. The ATP converts to ADP, and the ADP converts back to the ATP. Good stuff. You guys know about that. You know what I'm talking about. Nice and tall, core tight. Now what we're going to be doing again is we're going to be bringing this time our right leg, and we'll open and we'll close and we'll bring it right back down, okay? Remember, if you have control, you're efficient, I want you to try your best not to put this foot back on the ground, okay? If you can, try to keep it in the air, all right? Shift your weight to your left leg. Got your hand on your chair. With the right leg, we're going to come up. We're going to bring it out, swing it in, and down. Try to keep it in the air if you can. And up, out, nice smooth pace, in and down. You guys are doing a great job not turning your shoulders, right? So as this leg goes out, you don't want to turn your shoulders. You want to keep straight. In and down. Well done. And 4. Good. We're going to go to 8 here. And 5. That's it. And 6. And 7. Last time. That's it. Well done. We'll go out, in, and down. Good. All right, shake it out. Great job. All right, now take your time, but we're going to move our chair and prepare for our sit and hold. All right, yep, grab water. I see everybody going for water. I'll give you just a few seconds there. Good job. Okay. We've got our feet chair leg width apart. If you need it a little wider, that's okay. Now, when I squat down, I don't want to have my back, I don't want to have so much bend in my waist. If that occurs, what that means is I have a lack of strength in my glutes, and my calves are really tight, right? So imagine you have a headlight in your chest. As you go down, you're going to stick your bottom way out, right? Get your nose over your toes, and that headlight in your chest, try to illuminate what's in front of you, not the ground. Does that make sense? Okay, you really got to stick your bottom out to do that, okay? So here we go. Feet chair leg width apart. And we're going to come down. That's it. Shift your weight to your heels, and we're going to hold right there. 30 seconds. If you get tired, go ahead and sit down or stand up, or maybe you need to take a little break. Go ahead and do that, and then you can rejoin the last 5-10 seconds. Good. Halfway there. That's it. Almost. 10 seconds to go. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Just kidding. Relax. Great job. All right, let's take a second right here. This is our strength pillar. All right, strengthening the quads, strengthening the lower leg, strengthening our core. We have any questions about either one of those exercises? Everybody got it? Awesome. Water if you need it. We're going to move into our posture pillar. How are we doing on time? Good. So that squat sit, right, that sit and hold, that is one of your highlighted exercises. So again, highlighted exercises means those are exercises that I strongly recommend you do throughout the week, okay? At least once a day, all right? At least once a day. Just to give you an idea, I heard a guy talking about the storm surge, and he said that the water was moving in, so he got his family up to the second floor. And within 15 minutes, the water had risen 4 feet in his house, knocked out his staircase. So they were kind of stuck on the second floor. It's amazing. And then I've heard stories, people swimming out of their one-story homes into the second story of their neighbors' homes. Just incredible. I'm sure you guys have heard stories similar or worse. So, okay. Moving into our posture pillar, right? We're going to help stretch out these muscles in our chest. We're going to strengthen the muscles in our back and our shoulder. The first thing we're going to do, I don't like that. We're going to change it. I'm changing what I wrote down. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our right leg into the air and we're going to hold. Remember to keep your left knee bent. I have my chair on the left side here. I'm just going to hold. Now my arms, right? I'm going to open and close with my arms. I'm just going to open and close. Now, if you need to, you can hold on to that chair. You can even bring that chair close enough. Sometimes I've seen people bring the chair close. If you just let it hit your hip, it just brings you just a little bit of reassurance there. You've got your foot. That's it. Nice and smooth. Let's start at 3 here. Good. We're going to come, touch your pinkies together. And 4, push. And 5, that's it. And 6, good. And 7, we're going to go 3 more. 8, nice smooth pace. I want you to make sure you get that stretch. 9, stretch, stretch, stretch. Last one, and 10, and rest. Great job. All right. Oh, so we're going to do our shoulder stability exercise. If you have your band, you can get it, tie it in your little loop. You don't need a band to do this. I'm not going to have a band, so I'll show you. We'll do it together. What we're going to do, you guys, you know when you take an airplane and you have those guys that are doing the orange lights and they're directing the plane? Okay, so we're going to use that position. We're going to keep our arms in this position. This is going to be start position here. Right? I'm going to have my arms like they're on the table. Now, my arms will never go lower than this, right? I want to make sure I have that 90-degree angle there. My arms will never go lower than this, okay? So I don't want to come here. I want to stay at shoulder height, all right? And so what I'm going to do is I want to keep my arms parallel. I don't want to have them angling in like an A. I want to keep them parallel, and I'm going to go up, straight over my head. Now, here's the tricky part. As I bring my hands down, the natural motion for my elbows is to go out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to force them in. So I may have to turn my hands a little bit there. You may have to turn your hands, like kind of invert them, and bring it straight down. Really force those arms to be parallel. Hold there, and you're going to go up again. Try not to jut your head forward, and then down. Keep those elbows. Keep them parallel. Good. And up. Push. Now push those arms back. I want your biceps at least by your ears. And coming down. Keep them parallel. That's it. And up. Push back. And down. Good, good, good. And up. Push. Good. And down. That's it. Good. Let me just see if I can get in the camera. 2 more. Up. Oh. And down. Last time, up. Push those elbows in, push them together, and down, and rest. You guys feel that in your shoulders? You feeling that? Good, good. Sometimes that can be a tricky exercise to kind of get the hang of. So if you don't feel it, let's try it again. If you don't feel it there, then we'll make some adjustments. But it's a little bit tricky. The biggest key here is as you come down, you're going to push your elbows in. That's the trick. Okay? All right. Let's take our chair to the right side. All right. Now again, we're going to keep that right knee bent. We're going to bring that left leg up. All right. Good. Good, good. Hands out in front of us. And we're going to open, push back, keep that balance, and in. Great job. And open, push, and in. And out, and in. Good. And out, Nice and slow. You don't want to go too fast. Remember, keep that leg up. Good. Here's 5, 6, push, push. 7, nice. 8, push back. We'll do 2 more for good luck. 9, last one, and 10. Push, push, and rest. Shake that foot out. Great job. Great job. All right. Now, little breather. We're going to do this next, shoulder stability again, and then we're going to take a little break, okay? I'll give you about 30 seconds. All right. Let's get our arms in place. All right. Got our elbows at our 90 degrees at shoulder height. Remember, try not to let your neck jut forward. You want to keep your neck back. We're going to go up, keep your head back. Good. Push back, push back. All right. Now push those elbows together and bring those arms down. Good. And 2. Good. And 3. 4. Good. 5. Awesome. 6. Oh my goodness. 2 more. You can do it. And 7, that was really for me. Oh, push back. Great job. Last one. And up. Push back, push back, push back. And rest. Hoo-wee. My goodness. Well done. Well done. Michelle and Martha with the bands. Nice. All right. Let's take a little break. Get some water. Maybe about 30 seconds here. We're going to go off script. That was our posture pillar. Any questions so far? Everyone feel comfortable? Feel efficient? Okay. We're going to go off script, and in doing so, we're going to incorporate a little bit from the balance pillar and a whole lot from the strength pillar. All right. This next exercise is called a pistol squat, and you guys have done this many times. We're just simply, you remember how we were going down and holding? We're going to do that on one leg now, right? I could see it in your eyes. You were like, give me more. And I'm like, man, I know I got the remedy for you. You just wait. Here's the deal though. We can modify the heck out of this thing, okay? So what we're going to do, I've got my chair on my right side. I'll show you a couple of different angles here. I've got my leg in front of me, but it's only a couple of inches off the ground, okay? First movement, my bottom goes out. First movement, bottom goes out. And then I'm going to squat down and I'm going to hold. Here's the thing. You get to decide how far you want to go down. If you want to make it really hard, go down low. If you start to get tired, come up a little bit. All right? Everybody got it? Since we're on one leg, we're going to cut the time down to 15 seconds. All right? You're welcome. Here we go. Nancy said, what the heck? All right, here we go. On our right leg, bottom out, squat down, and hold. 15 seconds. Good. Now, if you start to get tired, go just stand up. That's it. Bottom out. Stick that bottom out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Have mercy. Well done. Let's rotate that chair. Do the same thing on the other side. Same deal. When you work the body this hard, it has no choice but to get stronger. Here we go. Right leg up in the air. Stick that bottom out. Your weight should be on your heel. And holding, time begins now. That's it. Keep that chest up. Remember the headlight. Illuminate in front of you, not the ground. That's it. Hold on if you need to. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Well done. Now we're going to move in. That's off script, guys. That's just an extra added benefit right there. You're getting more for your money. How about that? Here we go. We're going to start in our flexibility pillar, okay? Now we're going to bend over. So if you're prone to getting lightheaded or you get dizzy, then what I want you to do is sit down, all right? You're going to do this exercise in a chair. We're just going to have our feet hip width or closer. They don't have to be side by side, but keep them hip width. You're going to take your hands. I want you to go down and try to touch your toes, okay? Keep your knees slightly bent, just slightly, all right? You should feel a big pull back there. You may feel it in your calf. You may feel it in your hamstrings or your glutes. Really hard to mess this stretch up. So if you feel a stretch back there, you're doing it correctly. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to come on up. Good. Now, we're going to take my left foot in front of me. Okay, and I'm going to get in a split stance, or what we like to call the balanced position of confidence. My left foot is forward. And now if you need more stability, you can widen your foot out and narrow your base. All right? So I'm going to take my hands in front of me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them over my head and I'm going to reach back. Now, try not to look up. I want you to look ahead and you're just going to stretch and reach back, okay? So I'm here and I'm just reaching back. That's it. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's rotate our feet. So now my right foot will go forward. All right, my hands going up in the air, and I'm reaching back. Good. Holding that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. Let's go ahead and get in our chair. We'll sit down. All right. Now, we're going to do our neck stretch. So what I would say is sit closer to the back, but try not to have your back on the back of the chair there. All right. We're going to take our right hand and reach under the chair there. Okay. Right hand under the chair. Left hand is going to go across my stomach here. Now I'm going to look to the left. And then I'm going to lean to the left. I'm going to look up. I'm going to look down. I'm going to find the place that I feel that stretch the most and just hold. That's it. You don't want to kill it. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now we'll do the other side. We'll take our left hand, hold under the chair. Right hand across the stomach there. We're going to look to the right and now lean to the right. And you're going to look up. You're going to look down. You're going to find that place you feel the stretch the most and hold. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Now, whenever I have instructors or whenever I do adult daycare centers, right? So these people can still be independent to some extent, but they do need someone watching them, keeping an eye on them. What I'll do there is we'll just do our neck stretch. And these guys love it, this one particular place I go to. So what I want you to do is I want you to just take your eyesight. I want you to look straight up. Take your head and just go straight up. Good. Now you're going to look down to the ground. All right. Now we're going to roll our head clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't matter. We'll just rotate it. Nice and slow. All the way around. It's a good stretch, especially in the morning. Okay, now let's rotate. Let's go the other direction. Whatever direction you went, go the opposite. Good. And rest. Good. All right. So, next thing, let's do our piriformis. You guys, I know you guys, none of you have hip replacements, total joint in the hip. So let's take our left leg and we're going to bring it up. Our left leg, let's bring that up. Now again, if you have a hip replacement, you do not want to do this. If you've had a total joint replacement in the hip, you can do the side that does not have the replacement, okay? But you don't want to do this on the side that does, okay? So we're going to take our arms straight out in front of us, thumbs to the sky, and I want you to lean forward and hold. Now, if you can't quite get your leg up there, what I want you to do is scoot back in the chair, all right? And then you just hold your leg there, okay? You just hold that leg. That's it. Good. Leaning forward. You feel that big pull back there in the glute. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. Let's rotate. Let's rotate. All right. Right leg in the air. All right. Both hands. We're going to lean forward. Good. You got your right leg up there. That's it. Leaning forward. Holding steady. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Awesome. Relax. All right, let's stand up. Let's walk it out a little bit. Okay, another little break. We went through our posture pillar. Leaves us lots of time for balance. So when we come back, we're going to start with that chair on the left side. So. Very good. Very good. I tell you, I have a daughter that is a nurse up in Lee County and Lee Memorial, and she went in Monday night and did not get home until Thursday morning. Yeah, she's a trooper, man. Yeah, got up Thursday night, went back to work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you guys know nurses, you know these guys, they are working their tails off, man. Make sure to tell them thank you too. Not just the linesmen, the power crews. All right, so here we go. We're going to go into our balance pillar. We've done our strength, we've done our posture, we've done our flexibility, right? We've got strong legs that can move through their full range of motion, and our center of gravity, our center of mass is where it's supposed to be because we're flexible, okay? So now let's work on our balance. We got that BDNF present in our brain, and we're ready to learn our language, our words, right? Remember, in 2007, German researchers found that if you exercise prior to any type of memorization work, you will retain more words, all right? That was a result of the research. I put it in a crude way, but that's the gist. All right, here we go. So, first thing I want to do is one of Nancy's all-time favorites. I think Michelle likes this. Is we're going to go with a balance reach, okay? And I'm just making a little adjustment here. Balance reach. We're going to be on our left foot. And what I want to do is I'm going to take my hands over my head, touching my thumbs. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair, use your left hand to hold on to your chair, okay? If you can, you've got both hands above you, and all you're going to do is you're going to bring your hands down, reach, slight bend at the waist, and then you go right back up. Here's the beauty about this movement. If you need to, you can use one hand. Also, if you need to, you can keep your foot on the ground back there. So we're going to up, we're down, little reach, not a great reach, just a little reach, and then come back. Okay? All right, here we go. Balancing on our left leg. Remember, keep that knee bent, right foot in the air, hands overhead, thumbs touching. All right, we're going to come down, take your time, and up. And down. That's it. You control the movement. Don't allow the movement to control you. Good. And up. 3 more. Down. And up. And down. Good. And up. That's it. 1 more time. Down. And up. And rest. Shake that leg out. Great job. Let's rotate. Sometimes these movements are a little harder than they first appear. Okay? So we're shifting our weight to our right foot there. Left foot up in the air. Hands above. Okay, thumbs touching. And we're going to go down. Remember, keep that knee slightly bent. Slight reach, and then we're up. Perfect. Good. And we're down and up. Now you should feel your weight shift to your heel as you reach and down. You're going to stick your bottom out, stick your butt out. That's it. And up. Good. And down. Moving slow enough so I control the movement. The movement is not controlling me. And up. Last one. We're down and up and rest. Well done. Awesome. Keeping the chair right where it's at. What we're going to do is we're going to cross the midline now, right? So if you were to cut our bodies in half right down the middle, we're going to cross our midline, okay? Again, if you have a hip replacement, you can probably do this just because we're just using your foot, but you want to just stay on the other side of your foot. For those of you that do not have the hip replacement, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be balancing on our right foot. Left foot is in the air, and I'm just simply going to reach across. Now I get a little turn in my waist here. You can see my shoulders turning, right? And then I'm going to bring it across. So I'm just reaching back and forth. Here's the key. Try not to put any weight on this leg that's doing the movement, okay? So some people are getting the habit when they touch here, they'll put some pressure. When they touch here, they'll put some pressure. If you need that for stability, do it. Fine, great. But if you can do it without, I want you to try to work on just like you're tapping the top of an eggshell, all right? All right, here we go, all together. Left leg in the air, we're going to go across. 1 and 2. Not too fast, control the movement. 3, 4, we're going to go to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Let's take that chair to the other side. Same thing. This time it's going to be our right foot going back and forth, okay? Nice and tall, core tight. All right, we're starting on the outside there, and we're going to reach across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to put any pressure on that foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. Good. Shake it out. Awesome. So, what we're going to do next, guys, is we did one of these exercises in our strength pillar, right? And that was our abduct, adduct. That could also be done here in our balance pillar. So what I want to do now is we're going to take our leg, and again, we could do this in the posture pillar, but we're going to be standing on our left foot. Now look here. My right leg, my thigh is parallel to the ground, okay? And I want to try to keep that up. As we're going through the movement, sometimes you forget about it and you see that leg droop down, droop down. So I'm going to give you some verbal cues to keep that leg up. If you can, you want it parallel to the ground. You're going to take your hands, here's the tricky part, and you're going to reach over your head and try to touch your thumbs together, and then you're going to come right back down, okay? So before we were going out, now we're just going up, okay? So your brain is primed and ready, right? We're going to rock this out. So let's shift our weight to our left foot. Bring your right leg in the air. Okay, now if you feel comfortable, you can do two hands. If not, just do the one. Okay, ready? And we're up. Touch those thumbs together over your head. And down. And 2. Good. And 3. That's it. 4. Woo. 5. Holy smokes. 6. Gonna go to 8. Keep that leg up. Keep that leg up. 7. Last one. You can do it. Get there. And 8. Great job. God, you guys are awesome. All right, let's flip it. Hey, this is it right here, and then we'll do our single leg balance, all right? Well done, well done. This is it. Give you a little bit. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds here. Catch your breath. All right, that's a tough one. All right, that is a tough one. All right, sorry guys, I just need to make a note here. Sometimes I change things up and want to make sure I remember. I'm at that age where I forget things, you know. I don't even know if any of you have experienced that. Walk in a room and forget why you walked in the room. My wife thinks I have CTE, you know, the football thing. I'm like, no, I do this all the time. All right, here we go. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bring your left leg into the air. Hands out to the side. And let's begin. Up. Good. Touching those thumbs and down. If you need to, you can keep that foot on the ground or just use one hand. 2. Good. Try to touch those thumbs together. 3. And 4. Keep that leg up. 5. Good. And 6. That's it. 7. Hang in there, hang in there. Last one. And 8. Whew. Great job. Take 20 seconds, grab some water, right? We're going to center, we're going to regroup, we're going to come back and balance on one leg for 60 seconds, and that'll be the conclusion of class there. Michelle, you guys fared okay? Are you in Southwest Florida or? Okay, yeah, I thought so. And Nancy, you're not in Southwest Florida. Okay, not now. Yeah. And I know. Oh, how cold is it? Oh, nice. How is it? Fantastic. You're welcome. And then, good. All right. Last thing we're going to do, Balancing on one leg for 60 seconds, okay? So here we go. I want you to take a deep breath. Find your center. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Remember, bend that knee. Left leg in the air. Time begins now. I'm not going to talk much. I want you to focus. Find your focal point. Ten seconds have passed. 20. 30. 40. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Great job. Shake it out. Let's rotate. Well done. All right, this is it. Let's hit a home run right here, okay? Deep breath. Find your center, focus, find your focal point. We're going to shift our weight over to that left foot. We're going to bring that right foot up into the air. Remember, bend your knee. Time begins now. Now remember, one side is a little bit better than the other, so that's it. Twenty seconds have passed. 30. 40. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Great job. Glad you guys are well. I know you guys are without internet. I hope you get it back soon. You got your power? You guys have power? Yeah? Good. Good, good. Okay. Glad everyone is safe. It was certainly great to see you here today, especially all that we've been through, right? I know we still have a lot of work to do. I do a lot of lectures and Balance University classes on Fort Myers Beach. And I heard the center where the balance classes were being held is gone. And I have not heard back from the director of the library, which, you know, it's hard to communicate. I know she lived on the island, but, you know, fingers crossed, man. So remember, second edition of Balance University is available at mybalanceuniversity.com. All right, get it. It makes great summer, fall gifts. It makes great Halloween gifts. People will love it. And it support me, and that's great, and I appreciate it. Nancy, if you'll hang out just a second, I have a quick question for you. When everybody logs on, if you can. And then, guys, have a great week. Look for your emails. Have a great weekend. Remember, see you next week. Make somebody smile.